All right, round 4, 3-0, win the roll. Yeah. Just give me all the Vile hands. This deck is easy. I will say, for a lot of Vile decks, it's just like completely night and day. But for this deck, like, the deck is just good, and then it's way better with Vile. It's not like it's great or pretty bad. It's like it's very, very good or still pretty good. Which is not always the case for Vile decks. Often very polarized. Looks like we're against a combo variant of sorts, as they are digging quickly. I would say Storm is more likely, as not all twin decks play probes, and if they do, they don't play all of them. Sometimes. Ooh. Ew. Suppose I just want to get Vials into play. Make my opponent's life harder. Mountain. I'm trying to see what they did with the Scry. Bottom top. Split them. Ascension? Yeah, figures. Alright, let's find a Pride Mage. I also have Stone Rain this turn, which is nice. Ooh. Ooh. Getting it active early. I was hoping I'd have time to like get Scavenging Ooze and start attacking their graveyard before Ascension went online, but oh look, it's already on. We can't really utilize it this turn, so we do still have a draw step, but oh, I did auto yield. I do want to use the ability. I do not want to auto yield. I have F3'd, don't worry. Thickets. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. So my turn is still Stone Rain and Hope. Well, shucks. Bang. And Scavenging Ooze, I guess. Or should I get Voice of Resurgence? Because it's... The mana's even either way. Yeah. Let's play Voice. In case my opponent forks a bolt off the Ascension. Or something like that. Still pretty likely to need Pride Mage and Fast to win this one. Trying to see if... No, they did not play against Storm. Trying to... I was control effing Craig's tournament report because he has very good sideboard notes, which I appreciate. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, opponent's hand was pretty strong, but we're actually putting a lot of pressure on him. If we can draw another Stone Rain, another Ghost Quarter, or a Pride Mage, I think we could win. Maybe. Bottom, 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 bottom. And nothing. Interesting. So what I'm gonna do... is activate this and then up it to 3. This will be up to 2 in case I hit Pride Mage. Big draw? Not quite. Not quite. Alright, I have to hope they like somehow didn't find rituals. I am presenting lethal. I do have a little disruption in the form of Scavenging Ooze, so that if they go like rituals into Past in Flames, I can tag the rituals on the way back. Electromancer. Don't have anything for that this game. This would be a really impressive draw for my opponent if they end up going off here. They need multiple rituals. Oh, they do have multiple rituals. It doesn't look good. They need a third though, I think. Because I can take 2 out. Desperate Ravings. Right? Faithless Looting. Do I want to exile that? So say my opponent has Past in Flames. They cast it, go down to 6 mana. And I take out the 2 rituals. Can they kill with 6 mana? They can only cast one of the probes. Looting and Desperate Ravings. Yeah, they probably could. Which means I should go after the Faithless Looting. I don't think mana's going to be their bottleneck. It's possible there is no bottleneck, but if a bottleneck exists, I think it's going to be cards, not mana. Serum Visions was a fine discard. Manamorphose would be like the nut card here. It was even less than that. I didn't calculate Electromancer in that. What? They're Grape Shotting, Scavenging Ooze. Confused by this. They're just trying to kill my board and get another turn? Huh. Well, it's theoretically going to work. Leave me with the voice. A Violent Ooze. Electromancer has to jump under the bus. I draw Path is lethal, and Pride Mage is probably game. So I have 6 really good draws. Alright, so where are all these heading? Arbiter, Arbiter. My face. Skews. But I can save my scavenging ooze. Oh, goodness. Do I save the scavenging ooze? Violin the other one. Still not guaranteed to get another attack. But am I more likely for that to be lethal? Or should I save this green mana so that I can violin my other scavenging ooze and take out that grape shot in response to the past in flames? I think if they needed the ooze to die, they would have played around this. So I'm going to let the ooze die. So they easily could have put a third damage on it or made the ooze die before the Arbiter. I'm going to give my opponent credit. I might have been wrong. Might have been wrong. Yes. Put this in. And I am going to... If I draw... Will of Liege, I win. If I draw Path, I win. If I draw Pride Mage, I look pretty good. This is dying either way. So... I'm going to take out the rituals? Does that make sense? No. The gas spells are way more important. Let's see if we just win. I'm going to keep my 1 at 2 at 2, but my 3 goes up to 4. Because none of my 3s matter. Swing and a miss. Push for lethal. I have to save the scavenging ooze. This game is wild. Pass and hope. I already took out the Ravens. Double sleight of hand. They're out of blue mana unless they Manamorphose. I still can either take out both rituals or take out the grape shot and something else. Presumably they're going to need more rituals to win anyway, so I'm going to be going after gas spells most likely. Honestly, I'm usually on this side of these matchups, so it's it's very learnable. It's a very learnable position to be on the other side of things. be thinking about like what I do want and don't want to happen. What I am and am not afraid of. So here are more rituals. Looting, so they are digging. But looting digs 4 here. Did we do it? Flashing it back? You're probably dead if you do that. It is flashing it back. Obviously should have used this colorless, but unlikely to matter. There was never a window for me to hit this because it goes to the graveyard upon resolution, then active player gets priority right away, so if they want to flash it back, there's no window for me to remove it. At least in this case. Sometimes other things happen, like triggers go on the stack, then you can respond to those. More looting from hand. I don't know if you can sculpt enough cards anymore. Because you have to have a ritual, Past in Flames. Because the Past in Flames can't touch the yard. If the Past in Flames touches the yard, Ooze eats it. There's a ritual. Manamorphose. Trying to Manamorphose into a ritual, into Past in Flames. This is insanity. Did you do it? God, it's so intense. Oh no, oh no! Did you really do it? Oh, that is sick. Oh, I can't tell if they're digging for it or if they have it and I'm dead. There's so many rituals in here. I can't attack his mana. Like, I can take out the Manamorphose, which cuts off blue, which cuts off, like, all these cantrips. I think that's better than going after Ravings right now. Oh, no! What's Storm at? Can I, like, mouse over a Grape Shot? Will you show me the Storm? 9. So I have to take out the Grape Shots? It's not a good place to be. I could take out 1 Grape Shot and the Manamorphose. The Manamorphose is just way too good. I have to take out the Manamorphose. And then the second Grape Shot's lethal, so yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking this is the only line, although I'm 99% dead. This is my only theoretical way to maybe survive and win. Oh, so close. We had so many draws for so many turns. 4 Path, 3 Wilt Leaf, 2 Pride Mage at any point during the game. A Ghost Quarter earlier would have been very good as well. Unfortunate. I have to assume this is a bad matchup, but it felt so close. And Craig did not play against this at all. So I'm going to have to wing it on sideboarding. Alright. Decided to let my opponent have fun with it. Sideboard. Well. Problem is, none of this is very appealing. Godictig only hits past in flames. Spell Sky doesn't really do much. Dismember is probably better than Path? But like, how many of this effect can you have for a deck with 4 creatures? A lot of my creatures are already like pretty beefy and awesome. When Vala is one of those cards that's just like, I mean, you saw how good she was that one time, and then otherwise it's just like overpriced bad creature. Brimaz, I'm not even sure why it's in the deck. This might be just a pet card for Craig. It wasn't a cat joke. It's just what we call cards like that, where you play them even though they're not the best because you like them. Choke, maybe? They have so many non-island mana sources, but I guess it's better than like nothing. It's better than these stupid creatures. Same with Teague. I bet they have like Anger of the Gods that I should have Forge Tenders for. Maybe if I can see how he sideboarded against like Rio's Vengeance, which I know he played against on camera. Brimaz, Pride Mage out, Forge Tender, Godictig in. Well, I want my Pride Mages. Against Amulet Bloom. Oh, he's cutting Vials. That's interesting. Forge Tenders, Dismembers, Teague, Skite. Then Vala Vial. Infect. Alright, so he likes to like shave vials or cut vials in a lot of these matchups, which I'm on board for. Let's try it like this, shall we? I will play first. I will keep. It's not great, but it's got some disruption and some punch, so hard to send it back. If I can find something for this Ghost Quarter, then this might be a really good draw. Like if I can go Thalia into Arbiter Ghost Quarter, that might be a winner. I like that they fetched an island. Like they dealt 3 damage to themselves as well. Doesn't hurt. The card selection I could do without, but can't win them all. I like how even the digital cards have the little like mirror thing at the bottom. The anti-fake card foil. Bottom top. Wiltleaf Leech. Well then. Let's go ahead and make your life annoying and difficult. I might just curve right up. The old Voice of Resurgence just chills. More islands. Peel that choke. Oh man. Man, oh man, give me an Arbiter or a Mind Sensor, please. Or a Choke. I will take any of these things. Okay. Ascension. Ritual. Just going for it? Oh, God, no. Turn 3 win through a Thalia would be really upsetting. Am I just getting, like, emptied for 8? I think I could beat that. Otherwise, this was a little preemptive. My opponent didn't even think. They just took the turn back, slammed their third land, and played a ritual. Like, I'm either super dead or they could have slowed down a little. Wow, they just have all rituals past in flames? That's sick. I was down on turn 3 playing Athalia. That's what I get for playing fair decks. Wow. Alright, F6. $22 goblins. That is more than I can handle. Well, that's what happens when you play creatures against combo.